All right, hey guys, back with the hatchback. Breaking the cam bolts loose. I'll show you that in a second here. Using these Company 23 cam gear holders. I'm going to remove the cam gears and take all the timing off and kind of see where I get to today. I broke that one loose and that one loose. I'm going to take this one off next. Successful there. I just pulled all the bolts out, as you saw. Take all these off, take these back covers off in a moment here. I have to take this pulley off, take this bolt out here, and both of these to get this guy off. And then I'll probably take the intake manifold off. All right, all those guys are off. Next thing I do is pull the intake manifold off. I think I have time to do that today. So I've told you guys before on different videos on how to do this, but I'm gonna run through on exactly what I'll pull off. So you have pressure sensor right here. You have on the power steering pump, you have a pressure sensor right here. You have a coolant sensor down in here that is much easier to see when the alternator is not on. And then come back here. Well, I guess on the sides you have both coil packs. You have this guy right here. It's a PVC line. You have this sensor for oil control valve. You have camshaft sensor. And then on the back, for this motor particularly, you have the air pump bolts right there. You have a sensor's already unplugged. Let's see here. This guy, I believe, gets unplugged. It's a air pump, or it's for the barometric pressure sensor. Barometric pressure sensor, my bad. And then you take off the bolts for the intake manifold. There's 4 on each side, 4/8. That's all you need to take off. You want to take off the top 10s. And then it should kind of just come off. And you have PCV valve, the line that's right here. You have a coolant line on top here from the throttle body down, and then a line from the bottom of the throttle body back to the coolant line that comes off the side. And then your turbo inlet hose, you have to take off the turbo. And then you have both coil pack lines, and then you have this hose right here for PVC again, or PCV again, I'm sorry. And then oil control valve right there, and cam sensor right there, and then all right, everything I previously said is removed. The only thing I forgot to mention was that the NOx sensor right here needs to be removed. And then I got the coolant line off here and the coolant line off the top. And everything else is removed. And then I did remember I had to take off the reservoir to get to these bolts on the intake. Should be good to go now to remove. As I'm pulling this out, I did look at this line right here for this purge valve. Has a big crack in it, so that was a vacuum leak. I apologize about the lack of recording, but just kind of got ahead of myself. Anyways, remove the turbo. The turbo is sitting right there. Remove the exhaust, it's sitting right there. Heat shields are right there. And then we just got the head off. I just want to get this off real quick. And you can see the problem. It is not a head gasket after all. It's a piston right there. You can see a giant chunk missing right there. You can see the piston ring and everything. That's our issue. I'm gonna pull these off, pull the other head off, make sure everything looks okay, pull these pistons out, and then kind of see how the bearings look as well. Oh, I was wrong. Got to looking deeper. Actually, Holly found this. Yeah, she's toast. Ate up side of that engine right there. So we're gonna need a new short block. Don't think this is rebuildable at all. I don't even think you can really hone this out unless you close deck and went really big. But anyways, I don't even think it's worth. Well, I'll pull the other head off. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully we can find another block and rebuild and get this car running soon.